kettlebell, 16.5 kilograms, and I'm going to do the kettlebell clean and press. Yeah. Now this is the weak side, as you know, but I've got to try and keep this elbow close to the body and not let it flare out. But because this shoulder's so weak, I'm afraid it does flare out. Now, on this workout, I'm going to do a few moves with the kettlebell that have been actually kindly suggested to me by one of my subscribers, Harvey. Yeah. And Harvey, you're an absolute gentleman, and I thank you so much, because I'm clueless with the kettlebell. Yeah, absolutely clueless. I ain't got a clue. So I've gone away, I've looked up the exercises that you suggest, and I do like a few of them, so they're going in this workout. Yeah. Once again, Harvey, thank you so much. Absolutely appreciate it. Right, so this is aimed at the legs as opposed to just the shoulder. So when you pick this up, apparently, we're not trying to launch it up with the arms. It should come up as you fire your legs up, yeah, if I've got that right. So let's go. 5 on each arm. Weak arm first. One. One thing I've got to be aware of as well is not letting the core go loose. You know, got to keep the core tight throughout when I forget. But like I say, people, brand new to this, so I'm going to make a few mistakes to start with. Strong arm, absolutely easy. Yeah, this side, easy peasy. This side, not so easy peasy, yeah. But I've got to balance it out. The right side hasn't got to run away from the left side. I've got to wait till this bad boy catches up, yeah. Which will be a while, I'm afraid, but you got to start somewhere. That's step one out. Right, so see if I can get better at this now. Chest up, back flat. I forgot that last time, it's important. Drag it up. 5. Chest up. This is the stronger side. Nice and easy. Right, third and final set. I literally haven't really rested. I just got a little bit of breath back here. You don't need much rest between sets on these. Weak arm first. This side. Notice how I try and tuck the elbow in, keep it close to the body, keeps your shoulder safe. Right, this is the next exercise that Harvey told me about, kettlebell swing. So off we go. So legs slightly bent, but not squat bent, yeah. Off we go. Swing it in and up. When I'm bending legs already. That's better, I can feel it. Wow, what a cracking exercise that is, yeah. Full body, gets your lungs working, gets your shoulders working, forearms working, definitely gets your hamstrings, yeah. A little bit down here, and a lot of this, a lot of the old booty, yeah, gets that. I like that exercise. Right, next set. One thing I will ask you out there about you is the breathing. I ain't got a clue when to breathe in, and I ain't got a clue when to breathe out, yeah. If you get that wrong when you're training, it just messes you up. So anybody tell me how to breathe through these exercises, it'd be much appreciated. I've always been bad at breathing, people. Yeah, it's a really bad habit of mine, so I don't actually think I did any of them right, yeah, that was appalling form. I only felt it in last two because I adjusted the form there, yeah, so I definitely need to learn on that one. Right, last set of kettlebell swings. So slightly bent legs, slightly. Yep. And we want to hip thrust it. Felt that last set. I pretty much got a lot of it right there. Yeah, I could feel it in the quads, felt it in the good old hamstrings, felt it in the calves, felt it in the overall coordination, yeah, the core, felt it in the shoulders, felt it in the lungs. Nice. Right, so next exercise that Harvey recommended was what he called a front squat, yeah. Now I'm going to be slightly different to that. I'm going to go for the bottoms up goblet squat. Very similar, but quite difficult. So we hold, some people don't hold it like this, but you're meant to hold that bit when you do a goblet squat. So I've seen some people on there holding it like this. Yeah, that's a different variation. But personally, the one time I did get taught to do goblet squats, it was this way that I'm using now, and it seemed far superior to the other ways, just in the fact that you're holding the kettlebell. So I'm going to go for goblet squats, yeah. So check your form first. The elbow should be inside the legs, yeah, and then when you come down at bottom you should feel like a push on your legs with the elbows, yeah. The kettlebell shouldn't be touching the body, and your arms should be at the angle like so, yeah. Off we go. So off we go, tuck the elbows in, nice and shoulders down, relaxed. Off we go. Hiya! What a fantastic, absolutely fantastic exercise that is. It is untrue. Yeah, it gets right above your back. It gets right up top of your glutes, right there. Inside's here, gets there, gets the legs, gets the calves, gets the lats, gets the shoulders, gets the forearms, gets the top of the chest. Wow, sirs, this is the best Christmas present I've ever had. Yeah, what have I been missing, eh? I can't wait till next year. All my workouts are together in book, different ones that I'm going to stick to for 3 months. And watch this baby burn. Telling you, 3 months later, you won't recognise me. Right, set 2. Off we go. Elbows in, 90 degrees. Drop them arms. Ooh, reason I drop the arms here is because you get tempted to lift it up here and it's no longer training the muscles at the top. You're taking all the strain off, so watch out for that, yeah. Keep your arms here. Just makes it for a better workout for upper body as well. Yeah, so last set. Grab it like that. Flip it over. Keep your arms there, yeah, away from the body. And try not to do what I did. Big squeeze at top. 6. That is a gruel, especially on biceps, yeah, and surprisingly, right here, right there, yeah. Now, coming from a weightlifting background, I'd recommend them for anybody that wants to get strong on deadlift, yeah, because that really strengthens that section of your back up at bottom for the start of the movement, yeah. Really strengthens them little columns at back. That is a fantastic exercise, that. It's harder than squats. Doesn't need to be a lot of weight, yeah. There's a lot of things you've got to bear in mind when you're doing it. You have to have that pause at bottom. Your body has to be upright as possible, yeah. Not stooped over. Oh, it's a good exercise, that. Right, next on the plan is kettlebell rows. Again, these were suggested by Harvey. Thank you very much. I've not looked these up how to do these, people, because I do come from a weightlifting background, and I think a row's a row, yeah. But listen, if I'm doing them wrong, tell me, yeah. So I don't want to do anything wrong because I've never used kettlebells. But how I would approach it if it were a dumbbell is I bend the legs, stick the backside out, get the back flat, chest out, yeah. That's how I'd approach it. Now, I don't know at this stage whether to leave the hand loose or rest it on the knee. I'll take it by ear, yeah. So, off we go. Keep the neck in neutral always. 10. Now there's another way I could do this, and it's the way Steve Reeves used to do it. He used to have one leg in front of the other, and he used to bend down on the lead leg, yeah, have the other leg back on the toes, fairly slightly bent, and then he'd pick this up, he'd bend over that way, and he'd row it to his little foot, yep, and then up. Right, I've got to admit I prefer the Steve Reeves version. Yeah, it just incorporates so many different muscles, yeah, rather than just the one-dimensional up and down. The sewing momentum on there, a lot of shoulder, triceps, forearms, all the lats from the top right down to the bottom, yeah. So I'm going to stick with the Steve Reeves version. Right, set 2. Again, I'm going to go for the Steve Reeves version, yeah. I might turn this way so you can see what's happening, yeah? Don't look at this. Ignore it. Right, off we go. Yeah. So, Steve Reeves normally leans on a bench, yeah? So, I like to lean on my knee because there's no bench here. Just saves your back from getting proper shot, yeah? Right, so, bend down. Off we go to the toe. And up. What that does as well, it gets a full arm stretch. Yeah, so you're feeling your biceps as well. Fantastic exercise. Takes a bit of getting used to. Oh, right, last set. Oop, just lost my balance there. Won't concentrate, you see, thinking of the next exercise. That way of doing it absolutely caves that part of your bicep in, yeah. Quick as well, yeah. On the full stretch. You'll notice I've been playing with grip of the hand, the placement, where to put it, yeah. And then on that last set I settled for there, which I quite liked. It was quite comfortable, so I'll stick with that. So, I'm there. Nice wide grip. When I do that exercise there, yeah, I can tell exactly which muscle tendon I've snapped. It's here, it's in there, and I can feel it, yeah. I'll have to be careful with them, but that is a good exercise. I've literally just stopped to get the chalk, yeah. I've not had a breather, but you can tell by how I'm breathing that this is a hard workout, yeah. And I'm fat, yeah, you can tell both of those things. If you've just joined this channel, you've joined it at the absolute fantastic time, yeah, because the workout that I do And the diet that I do will get me from this to how I got last year, yeah? With the difference being I'll retain more of this because I'm going to do it right this time. I did it wrong last time. I was in a rush to get rid of the weight, completely rushed the process, yeah, and ended up looking like a dried fig, yeah, and about 70-year-old. It's not going to happen this year, yeah. So I've done all the bulking. That's the excuse I'm using. And starting 1st of January, the workout is all together now, all wrote down in the book. I know exactly what I'm doing up here, and we're going to go for it, yeah. Yeah, so we'll go around, elbow up, down, 1, elbow up, 2, elbow up, 3. Which way would I go in now? That way. 4. Keep it close. 5. Keep your posture upright. Swap sides now, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fantastic exercise, yeah. So at the moment I'm doing 10s, 5 on each arm, just till I get a little bit more stability in this bad boy here, yeah. But got to remember when you're doing these, keep it close to your body, yeah. Keep it close to your head. Try and keep this still, yeah. Try not to swagger about. Keep the whole core set, yeah, because it trains core, shoulders, all your shoulder mobility, yeah. And it's a fantastic exercise to lead you into the kettlebell swings and mace swings, yeah. Right, set 2. Let's see if I can remember which arm are we using. So left arm first, shoulder up, yeah. Elbows close to your body. I forgot to tell you that. Up. 5. 5. Let's tuck elbows in. Left arm first, yeah. Hang on a minute. Left arm first, yeah. That way. 5. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, we go outside now to start swinging stuff about. Right, so next exercise, I've come outside for this because I'm swinging this thing about, yeah. As you know, I got this for Christmas, 12.5 kilograms, or 12 kilograms should I say. So it's far too heavy to do all this, you know, Indian club swinging about with one hand, all like that, yeah. So I found out that I can do something else with it. I can do shoulder rolls like you would with a mace, but with a shorter version, which is this, and it's quite good. So off we go, yeah. So top hand is the right hand, so I'm going over the left shoulder, yeah, for 5. 5. Now, did you see how learning to do it with a kettlebell, yeah, actually taught me to do it with this? This is why I've gone from kettlebell to this, and then I'm going to go from this to the big mace. So you get all the functionality right, and then the exercise is right. So now I'm going to go over the other shoulder. So the top hand is the left hand. So I'm going over the right shoulder, yeah. 5. So that's 10 in total. I'm going to do 3 sets of 10 and I'll build up on that. Yeah, I don't want to run before I can walk. So yeah, I quite like that. And as you can see, it does more than you think. It builds your top end up, it builds these guns up. Yeah, it's more than just a shoulder exercise, trust me, it's everything. Yeah, I've been wanting to buy this equipment for ages, since I started with old school stuff, yeah. Because this stuff here, Indian clubs, they're over 1,000 years old. Yeah, people were training with them over 1,000 years ago. Yeah, so it is probably the first piece of gym equipment that anybody ever made. It used to be made of wood. Right, so I've got the right hand on top, so I'm going to go over the left shoulder. Yep. Five. Swap. Left hand on top. So we're going over the right shoulder. 5. Absolutely love that exercise, yeah. I wish I'd have done it years ago. I don't think I'd have ever had a bad shoulder. It literally trains the entire shoulder cuff, upper chest, yeah, belly. Another thing I'll tell you as well, this is the 6th exercise in this session, and the last exercise will be the 7th. So that will go with my new principle of the 7 exercise training program, yeah, which I discovered by accident, yeah, by doing 7 exercises, and I found out that I grew like phenomenally in a few weeks, very short week as well. So I put it down to the fact that I want overtraining, B, I was getting plenty of rest, but C, the little bit of workout that I was doing were working, yeah. Sometimes people overtrain, especially at our age. What you need to do is you need to get maximum output in minimum time at our age, yeah, because we can't go forever anymore, yeah. We just burn everything off. Right, what you say, speak for yourself, old man. Right, so I've got the right hand over the top, so I'm going over the left shoulder. Swap, grip, so left hand on top. I don't know why that is, it just is, yeah. Five. Yeah, is that 5? I'm going to do one more for a laugh, because I've lost count. Oh. The more you do this, the more you get comfortable, I'm presuming, to put more of a stretch into it, so you get more lats. You get that shoulder stretch, so it peels your lats off your shoulders as well. Right, so now we move on to the 7.5 kilogram bad boy, the steel mace or garter, depending on what you want to call it. Right, so I've moved on to this as opposed to the 12 kilogram. You think it'd be the other way around, but because this is longer, it feels heavier, so therefore it is heavier. Yeah, it's just a law of physics, because the thing's further away from you. Yeah, so I've already learnt this, that when you pick a mace up, people always go to the ball and pick it up at the ball. Yeah, because if you try and pick it up any other way or put it down any other way, it's leverage in it, it's hard, heavy, and you can injure yourself. So don't be an ado, yeah, pick it up by the ball. Yep, right, that's one thing I've noticed. So you saw me try to swing this from here, didn't you, other day, and because I'm new to it, it was nigh on impossible, yeah. So somebody actually gave me a tip after, but I'd already sussed it out. Go for a grip further down, yeah, and then that way it's not as heavy, and the better you get at it, yeah, the better you can be. Like, eventually I'm going to measure this distance and write it down and try and get closer and closer to the bottom, but for today I'm just going to guess, yeah, because I'm only feeling workout out. So I've got my right hand on top, so I'll go over my left shoulder, and I've already proved to myself this is what you've got to get into your mind. Yeah, you've got to be like a samurai. You've got to see the movement before you do it. If you don't see the movement, you won't be able to do it. So see yourself doing it in here and it'll just happen, yeah. So trust the process. We've done it with a kettlebell, we can do it. We've done it with a smaller Indian club, we can do it. So we can do it with this, yeah. And it's all in the mind. He says, right, off we go, yeah. Elbows tucked in, Nice, good posture. Right arm over the top, go over the left shoulder. See it happen, then do it. Five on that side, swap grip. Five. You'll notice when I do this, I do physically lift the mace up, allow it to drop that way before I drop it, yeah, and then pull it back down. That just gets you more momentum and more movement of the shoulders as well, yeah. But like I say, don't take my word for any of these, yeah, because I'm brand spanking new at it, yeah. Do what I did, go look at somebody that's very good at it, yeah, that's got a big channel, been doing it a long time, learn from the best. Right, set two, yeah. So pick it up from the ball, safety first, yep. Right hand over, so we're going left side. Struggling with the left side a bit. Five. Struggling. You see what happened there, people? My mind was telling me that I couldn't do it, yeah. And it's a big thing. And if you saw how bad that was, then this were all in the mind, yeah. The mind was struggling with it. So, left hand over the top now. I'm going to go over the right shoulder. Five. Right, third and final set, last set of the old routine, yeah. So we're going to go left side on, right side on top, yeah. Get a good stance, off we go. See if we can do it better this time. Bit better. Now I know why I was better actually. This, it's hard to describe, but when you pull it round, then this arm winds it back. And I was thinking it was this arm that wound it back, so I'll try to use this arm to wind it back, and it's not, it's this one. Yeah, once you get the mechanics in your head, it's easier than you think. It's kind of learning the mechanics, so I'd recommend going light, yeah, learn the mechanics first. You'll learn as you go, it's all in here. You know how your body works, people. You know when you're doing something wrong as well, you kind of pick up on it, it's not quite right. Right then, so left hand on top now, and we're going over the right shoulder. Three. Four. That was the best one I've done. Five, and so that one, yeah. And that is workout done, yeah. Nice and pumped. All that just from a few kettlebells and a bit of iron, yeah. Keep training.